Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Hicks coming at you here. A little midday money on a Sunday, the 28th of May. Man, it's freaking basically June already. Summer, football starting. I gotta, June comes. I kind of jump into some college football and NFL divisions and conferences and wins and stuff like that. So we got that to do coming up. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Why wouldn't you put the notification bell thing on there? You get your little alerts when we're live here on the YouTube channels. We got a Facebook page on both Picks Parlays, Winning Free Picks. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. Let me tweet out the plays there in the Twitter universe. If you're on Twitter, give me a follow. Slowly getting back to my 2009 levels. Although tweeting at Elon Musk still has not brought back Sean Higgs. I sought to be Mr. Sean Higgs. Anyway, let's do a little recap of yesterday's action. One game, Nationals, winner. There you go. Natties, get it done. NBA-wise, how about them Celtics? Money line outright, never in doubt with that finish there. As I said yesterday with that game, I thought after the last two Miami outings we saw looked a little bit in trouble. And yeah, series over. It's all over. It's Boston. I hate freaking Boston. Red Sox come back down 3-0 to the Yanks. 2004. Boston Bruins. Patriots 28-3. You kidding me? Now these little leprechaun SOBs. Unbelievable. Anyway, let's just get to today's action. Nothing's changed since last night. Over in a Ranger game. Initially Dane Dunning was supposed to pitch here, and I saw 125. I'm like, you know what? I don't like jumping on teams that have been losing a little bit. Like Texas has been well, but I was like, Brad, it seemed like a good day to take Baltimore in the over here. As much as I love Dane Dunning, then he was taken out, but it was still a 125 starter, and I'm like, because I see mixed things on him. I didn't play anything in that game, obviously. But give me the over here. I think Baltimore hits. I think Texas hits, and I think we get over 8.5. Detroit, Cease. I mentioned him last night with the numbers. I'm not buying. I'm not buying a couple good starts. I'll take Detroit at home here. No way Detroit could beat the White Sox. They're the Tigers. Rodriguez, excellent season to start. The Nats with Gore. Listen, we got Daniel Lynch making his first start this season. And I jumped on Picks with Dave last night with Earl Sports and those guys late. And we're talking about Lyles, and he was supposed to be, Singer obviously taking a step back. He's the ace, but Lyles was supposed to be a good pitcher. But it's nice, 25 starts last year, 27 starts last year, whatever it was, 17 or something his rookie year. And I like the Orioles just throw the rookies out there. People want to say like Grayson Rodriguez of the Orioles are taking his lumps. Let him pitch and take his lumps. Lynch, 15 starts, whatever, 25 starts the next year. All starts, 5+ ERAs. He gets hit. Let him learn on the job. See what you got. Nothing wrong with it. But Natty's hitting lefties at a 300 clip. First start kind of guy for the season. It's not like I said this about the Arizona game yesterday. You don't know how this is going to play out in first start pitchers, right? It could be guys getting shelled. Glasnow was another one, 8 strikeouts, but he, took the loss, gave up a couple runs. The Arizona game ended up playing to a 2-1 extra inning affair. Or whatever it was. Not extra innings, I should say. But a really low-scoring game with 2 guys again. Hadn't pitched. You're not sure how things will respond. All I know is that Gore's been pitching well. It don't make a difference what lefties on the hill. Nats hit. And that's that. That is that. I don't really love. And, on the year, a record of 187, 189, plus 646. So it's not like I don't put out games. Sometimes you like it. Sometimes you don't, It is what it is. Michael A is in the chat. Number 1 in here on a Sunday. Rays team total over 4.5 against a rookie pitcher. You know, early start here. Stone's been not good. I don't hate the team total over. I mean, forget about rookie pitcher. Tampa Bay's got like the best offense in baseball. Home, away, they hit. They hit. And I know Mr. Numbers is what I call him on my YouTube on the Sean Higgs page. He's adamant that they're stealing signs at home. Whether they are or they aren't, all I know is they hit like crazy. Natty's team total over, yes. Rehab for our guy Daniel Lynch there. I don't hate the Natty team total. Get a hot day in KC. Hopefully Nats can take a couple balls deep. We'll see. I like the Nats. If I can't even get the Nats on the Picks and Parlay site. It's not even hasn't been posted all night. I'm up to like 2 a.m. waiting for sites to update to put games out on the sites. Come on, do better here, sites. It's frustrating. Because I only have my best bet up. I think I'm on a 9-2 run or something like that. Last couple of days. But yeah, I think the Nats win here. I want to put the Nats out there for the public. I can't even put it out there on the sites. But I'm with you. Team Money's in the house. Team Money. I bet them Heat, no? Mr. Heat. You're a Heat guy now, aren't you? I told everybody when that guy Nick came in here, Mr. Lay the 30,000 money line with Iowa. And he said the other day, Heat up 3-0, money line it, guarantee lock. We're in trouble. Sell those Heat tickets. Akeem, my guy. Good to see you. Locking in with the Kings in the house on a Sunday. Jay Zub. What do you say, Jay? I don't think I've remembered Jay Zub coming in here. Although that icon, I sort of remember seeing that. So you're like, who's this? The Cubos today? Drew Smiley and Ashcraft? I like Ashcraft. He has not pitched well. But I got to tell you, as a guy holding a over ticket on the Cubs, I'm a little worried. This 22-29 record here. Can we get some wins here? Can we do something? How about an over? I know it's 8. I want to say over here with these pitchers. Lean over there, Jay. Groovy's in the house. Arizona University sides are going to beat Oregon tonight in Pac-12 championship. Here we go. I saw some clip. Someone retweeted. I guess it was a high school game or maybe small college. I don't know. Where it was like a strikeout or, they said one team won, another team won. I'm still trying to figure out. Both teams had red uniforms on. Did anybody see this? Somebody retweeted it. It was from, I think, Codified Baseball. And then I thought somebody retweeted off the Barstool channel. I think it was BLT. I don't remember. I'm like, what the heck is that? College baseball. Have fun with the college baseball. Team Money. He's officially found a way to make Celtics look like a super team. One of the superest losses I've ever taken, but we move in Heat plus 315 tomorrow. That's another loser. Another loser going to tomorrow. What are you doing? I don't know. Team Money. Buy a llama shirt instead of wasting your money on the Heat. Get these about to cut the grass. There you go. Up and at them, nice and early. Lane says, Groovy, I like the Arizona play in the Pac-12 baseball. 3 worst teams to win a championship. Who's that? Denver's been the best team in the league the entire season. Come on. Better than your Suns, better than your Lakers, and better than your Heat. Groovy. Tim Anderson, Vaughn cannot hit Tigers pitcher under all-day White Sox game. Our guy, Erod here, last year versus the White Sox, 3 runs, 2 runs, and 3 runs allowed in his 3 starts last year versus Chicago. So he's got that going for him. And on top of that, this year he's been fabulous. Okay, 2 runs last game, 4 in the game before that, but 0 runs, 0 runs, 1 run, 0 runs, 0 runs, 1 run on the year. You got to go back to April 5th. He gave up 4 runs there. So he's been pretty steady. At a pick'em, worth a shot. Yes. Under as well. Oregon BP has been getting stressed in the bullpen, I guess. We're talking, I have no idea, college baseball. Not my thing. That's Tim is my college hoops guy or college baseball. It's baseball season. Nick, late show we had over 7.5 in the Marlins game. 7.5, listen to me, 7.5. I said the Marlins game, right? I said Otani. Now, can we roll out a never in doubter on the Marlin game? Is that fun getting 5 runs late? I don't know, but I thought it would be an over. Lane, what do you say? Good morning. My 3 worst teams in the championship: Denver, Miami, Boston. I don't think any of them are all that. Sorry for the typos. I'm just so. Listen, you could think that Denver's been the best team all season, like we said. Not going to do with the King. The game was crazy. Jimmy for 1 second was going to be a legend. Yeah, well, now he's back into the shadows. It's over. It is over. It is over. Did you see? Speaking of this game, did you see the TikTok people at a wedding thought the Heat won, and they're all dancing around and waving a flag and thinking they're going, and then it cuts out when they find. I wanted to see the reactions after they found out they lost. Anyone on English Premier League? Come on, Nick. No, I don't think Jesse's here today. And Ray Reddington's been MIA for a year. I'm sure you don't agree about my statement about the 3 teams left, but my 26 years watching NBA, I'm not impressed. The last 3 years of NBA are count. Well, I could go off on the NBA. We could start on, I think the NBA is a bad product, but you can't say that the worst team could win the championship this year. Denver's been the best team the entire season, and they're in a championship. Whether they're not a good team compared to past teams, that's another discussion. Nationals always win on Sundays. Here we go. Here comes the kiss of death. Start saying stuff like this. Can the Reds pound the Cubs again, T-Money? I do not know. I like the over, though. I like the over. Groovy says, Nick, take the under. 1.5 goals Mexican soccer championship tonight. Under in Tigres. 2 best goalies in Mexico against soccer. I can't help. Read the comments. This is why those of you listen on the podcasts, if you come in to a live show or watch the live replay, you can get soccer like this from our soccer fans. What is Groovy? Plus 175? How's Vegas underdog tomorrow? I love 105 in hockey. Them in the Heat. Yeah, Vegas. I like the over yesterday. I might come back with another. It's a game 7. I should probably think about it under in game 7. That's normally my thinking there, but I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to bet it just to bet. I didn't bet yesterday's game. Just I kind of liked it, but yeah, a little bit of a doggy tomorrow. I understand. I want. You know what? I gotta think under for game 7. I gotta lean under. To Moose parlay. Here we go. KC Milwaukee for plus 121. I don't know about that KC. Milwaukee, sure. I could see Lyles going like 4 innings here, giving up 5-6 runs, and I don't know. Nick, how about under in the Padres Cards game? How about it? So we got Cole and Darvish here. I don't hate it. The Yanks have been an under team. The Padres, we talked about the Padres going back to the Nats series about how they're being an under, even though they erupted. I'm going to say always an under when Cleveland's involved. And I got Monty on the hill. Sure, I can do under in both of those games. Natties, yes. San Fran, I sort of like, although the lines, I think, came down a little bit there. I do like Cobb, though. I do like Cobb. Twinkies against Barrios. I'm not going to say no to that. I agree. And then you have the Sox and Arizona, which is my top play today on the sites. Over in Pittsburgh with Ortiz and my guy Marco. I mean, I don't hate that. I don't hate that one. BJ, my guy, Dodgers are winning right now. What is that game? Nice 11:30 start. I saw it was like a 3-3, right? Well, 2-1, 3-1. They're not winning anymore. What's happening here? I could be a little behind in the. Oh, this is from 11 o'clock and it's 11:10. So, Fleming and smoked. Yeah, taking over. Group Caps other show. I'm chowing down popcorn. There you go. Come on in for the entertainment, Groovy. I kind of like the Rockets and Marlins as little dogs today. Uh, Neither are either plus 20. No, I mean, you got the Rocks here against the Mets. And it's the Mets. Gomber's been terrible. Um, for me, though, as much as I can't stand the Mets, right? They lost again last night. I don't want to get involved in bad teams because the Mets had been playing well before that crazy game last night. And Miami, I like Yuri Perez. I kind of like an under in there, believe it or not. I kind of like the under. Michael's in the house. Good morning, Michael. Well, for a great night. I'm shocked. Great night, Michael. Michael Conforto Buelna. That's your new name. You could be Conforto's burner, maybe. Nick. Groove says, I'm over Leeds game 3.5 and under 2.5 in MU, which Mexico game, bro. There we go. Soccer talk. Groove, small wins blown in at Wrigley. All right. Good to know. But again, I'm not playing it. You're just asking my opinion. That's what you're getting from me. No, I got to play the games. Back it up, my guy. How are you? Yes. What exit? Man, we're up in the 130s. Not, Union County back in the day. That's it. And Jersey, dirty Jersey. You have your North Jersey, your Central. That doesn't really exist in your South. So I consider myself North Jersey. We're by Newark. It's 25 minutes to get to Jerome Avenue and Yankee Stadium. 40-minute drive down to the beach, little Ocean Beach area, Lavalette. Michael coming back on the Giants money line today. I know it's come down. I'll bet on sweep. Brewers scored 2 runs in 3 games. Yeah, I get it. So that you know how I feel about the Brewers. For a couple of years, I love the pitching. The hitting is terrible. Hitting's terrible. I don't hate it. Am I playing it? No. I like Cobb. We like Webb. We like to bet him sometimes. This says Texas money line here with the youngster on the hill. This guy Cody Bradford. Toronto money line with Barrios on the road. Huh? Interesting there. And over. Yeah, I don't mind that over there. That one. Nick says, Groovy says, Nick, Tigers versus Chivas. Chivas Regal. Is that a Scotch for soccer here? Lauren, what do you say? Good day. Like the Jays over the 8.5. Yeah, Brios on the road. Got to play the over. Although he really stuck it to me against Tampa when I had like 8 guys for Ribby props. I got one of them because I think they scored 1 run against them. Rockies money line faded those Mets off of a debacle last night with Gomber, huh? Good luck to you. Scott, my guy, how are you? What do you got here? Cards Guardians under 90. Yes. Take the under and Rays at home. I don't ever not like saying not take the Rays. Although I would have run line the Rays. I don't want to lay 140. I kind of like Fleming, but he's not super. I would have went run line. David Hicks, what about Solar to hit another homer? 6 days in a row for Solar. What are the odds? See, if I could grab a Ribby at like a 140, I'd rather do that. I'm not a homer guy, Dave, and I had no props today as well. So, but I don't look at really homer odds a lot. What are the odds? Is it worth it? Is it over $2? I guess you could do that. I mean, if I get a 140 Ribby, I'd rather do a Ribby. This says Tampa Bay. You like Tampa instead of Toronto. What was it? Toronto, that over 9 in Tampa Bay. Well, I'm not going to say no to Tampa Bay overs. Our best hitting team at home. Like we're in for the Ribby's only 140. Yeah, it's keep playing it. It hits. And even if it's 5 of 8 or 6 of 8, whatever it is, when you're getting plus money, the losses, you can take some losses. It's fine. Nick, Tiger or the White Sox today? Could Tigers win 2 in a row? Yeah, I think they can win 2 in a row. And Roger Rodriguez has pitched great this year. Won the essay on the over. Rockies, nice one. Yeah, that was a slugfest, old school Rocky game, 10-7 there. 16 runs first 2 innings, no runs. Wow, 16 runs first 2 innings. What is this for, Nick? Yesterday's game had 16 runs in the first 2 innings? I thought they scored late in that game. Scott, a lot bet Miami plus 5.5 at the cash. Winner. That was a nice one. They got there. Michael, I'm taking under Sox Tigers. Yes. Cease under Cease is 7-1, 126 versus Tigers. Yeah. Erod is 3-1, 169 at home this year. Yeah. Good at home, and he's got decent numbers versus them last year. As I said, he's given up 3, 2, and 3 runs versus them last year. And the Tigers were still bad last year. He's still the same pitcher. He's pitching better this year than last year. I don't hate it. Marie says Rockies money line with Gomber. D-backs with Merrill Kelly and over in the Royals game. I'm on the fence about Miami and the Angels. Marlins won for me last night, but plus 110 road tells me Miami. I do like the under in this Miami game. I like both these pitchers, so I'd lean under. Scott, that was last night. I bet. Yeah, I figured that with the Heat. And they were down. It's a nice comeback. T-Money, I meant worse historically. NBA is definitely down right now. Worst historically? I don't know. I think that Piston team was pretty bad, that one. I don't have all the champions right in front of my face, so I can't really get into that. I'm sure I put, that 70th win Golden State team in there somewhere as the worst team ever, right? How do you feel about Philly and Atlanta with Strider on the hill? I can't like 250. No, I can't either. I would just take Phillies. No way Phillies win again, right? They take 3 out of 4 so far from them? 2 out of 3? Rangers money line. Rangers won 6 straight versus Baltimore. First straight as a dog versus Baltimore. No way Baltimore gets swept. Well, that's the thing here. I think Baltimore has a pitching edge, although the kid from Texas did have some. I think he had decent minor league numbers before coming up. Although his first start here wasn't that great. I like the over. Give me the over 8.5. Marie says Heat never in doubt. No. Oh, Heat +3 never in doubt. There you go. Yes. Groovy. Jimmy Butler's watching now. You're getting him mad. Give me Jimmy over 29 points next game. I don't have the Jimmy Butler numbers right in front of me. Has he even scored like that in the series? The guy, let's see here. Where's Jimmy Butler? 24 points last night. 24, 14, 29, 16, 27, 35. So he's hit that twice. He's hit it twice. Let's go back against the Knicks. 24, 19, 27, 28. You feel good about that? Feel good he's hit that twice in 10 games in the playoffs? Good luck. T-Money. I thought he won too. I was celebrating. Next thing you know, they said Boston. Yeah, that's why we don't wait to that final buzzer. Watch the replay. Marlins first 5 of Yuri Perez. I don't hate it. I like Yuri Perez. I like him. He's good. What's he, like 19 years old? And yeah, and he hit lefties. A lot of people on the Pirates money line. Why is that? Because it's Marco Gonzalez. That's why they're on him, Maurice. Michael did that. Celebrate too early Heat game. Yeah. That's why, bro. You can't, listen, do I get excited when I win? I don't get excited. I should win. You bet a game, I consider it a win, right? I say that all the time. But I get people, you're out having a good time, you're betting a game. It's frustrating. You get wrapped up into it. Like I'm going Vegas this summer, right? I'll be out there for Bet Bash, whatever. And I'll see people acting the fool whenever I go out there. Whether I'm in AC, Meadowlands, Monmouth Park, people acting all nutty. What are you doing, folks? It's a business. Act like you've been there. The game should win. It should be professional. Morning, Rob. Good to see you. Rob, Green Bay, week 1 money line. Beating the Bears. Winning the NFC North. Michael, your thoughts on over Yankee Padres? No real opinion on that. I'm not going to say under just because San Diego's been on under run for a month. Cole hasn't really spit the bit. I'll lean under there. Did I bet it? No. Tony C, my guy, good to see you. Tamoosh, so give me an unbiased opinion on my Mets game today. Smart money coming in Colorado. I don't want anything to do with Gomber. And the Mets, I think, have some problems. Why bet it? You're a Met fan. Why bet the game? You're already invested because you're sick to your stomach that guys are hurt, guys aren't performing, and you're off to a slow start. Right? Why as a Met fan you're going to run in here and bet them? You're a 500 team. You got enough problems. Don't waste your money on it. Don't. You don't have to. Rob says Giants money line today with our guy Alex Cobb on the hill. I don't hate it. Lane says Cubbies over. I like the Cubbies over. Cleveland under, always. Which out Texas, Baltimore over. There you go. 3-0 for my guy Lane. Not that I'm going to say parlay it, but I like it. I think going 3-0. T-Money. Rays have tied up in a hurry. Razors, if they hit, watch out. Watch out. And if, like my guy Mr. Numbers on YouTube says, they're stealing signs at home, well, they're going to be even more difficult to beat. But they hit on the road, too, as well. So let's not get carried away. Nick, these totals are no one can guess them. Tricky, even if 0-0 first quarter. Yeah, the first period, sometimes you're like 1-1. It was 4-0 and it went under the one time. So I understand. I understand the madness. And you don't have to bet it because it's a freaking game 7 or a game 2 you don't have to bet the games. You don't have to bet them. I don't. That's what I don't. People understand. Orioles 23-5 versus lefties. Nick says Dodgers are hitting crazy. Yeah, Dodgers. I'm not a big fan of the Dodger lineup. I like the Tampa lineup. I love that Tampa. I mean, how many times you come in here with like 5 guys every day with Tampa lineups for Ribby props? The Natties with Gore, yes. Fade and Lynch, first start of the year. Phillies plus 1.5. I don't even mind Phillies for the game, believe it or not. I mean, Strider. Say Atlanta wins. Sure, are they going to win 8-2? I don't think so. Maybe a 4-3 game. I don't hate the plus 1.5. I don't hate it, Rob. Take it. Lex, my guy, good to see you. Groovy, Rojas has barely hit 200 for the dollars. Going to trade for White Sox. Tim Anderson soon. Wow, that would be a big one. Take the underday 1.5 hits for Anderson. I think he's stinks versus the Tigers pitcher. I do not have his numbers versus Erod. That'd be a big haul for the Dodgers, probably. If the Dodgers trade for Tim Anderson, holy cow. Pirates versus Marco Gonzalez. I don't hate it. I mean, it's Marco. Solar's plus 220 for a homer. Going for 7 in a row. What's his Ribby prop? 140? What's it at? Give me a ripster on him, I guess. Padres for the win today. I don't hate it. I mean, I'm a Yankee guy, but I can see another low-scoring game. And for me, that's a coin flip. Alexis taking Padres race to 3 for plus 110. No, maybe somebody gets to 3. I mean, say they didn't score anything for the first 2 innings. They scored 60 runs. Oh, I got it. Scoreless in first 2 and then 16. Yeah. I mean, wow. Rays just hit. The Rays over hit in the 3rd inning. I love it. Rays up 7-3. Yeesh. Thanks for C. Oh, 6-3 by C 7-3 on the screen. Thanks for the C stats. Yeah, Cease has not pitched well. He's not pitched. What's he got? I mean, and plus the White Sox, I think, are 10-19, 10-20 on the road as well. Tony C got Arsenal with some soccer parlayed with over 3.5 Tottenham leads. Again, this is a whole different language for me here. Soccer. Lucky to get under the NBA yesterday. I thought it was under. I liked the under to start. I didn't bet it. I said it in the show, though. Barely got there. Reds, Cubbies. Over. Yes, I like it. I was just thinking this morning, if KD led the Warrior team as best of all time, I think they would have too much offense for any Jordan. All right, team. Now I got to wrap up the show. Now we're Miz at 6-3. Orioles getting swept. I don't know. I think the Orioles win today. Moose, good one, Groovy Caps. Butler Brothers watching right now. That's all right. He's only hit a 2 in the last 10. We know the Rays are cheating. They are up 7-3. They got some good young guys. Rob says, Green Bay money line. I think so too. No one's giving Jordan Love a shot. The guy's been in that system a couple years. No Rodgers. Royals versus lefties. Ins versus Orioles. Ins versus lefties. 23-5 to the under. 23-5. Well, I still like the over here. You don't have to play. No, you don't, Tommy. Rays team total over 4.5 turned out to be a lock. Yes. Sold 130. See, I'm going Ribby, right? I mean, he hits a homer, super. But if it's a double guy on base, you get it anyway. That's why I like the Ribby props, Steve. Lex, how about this for trend? Garrett Cole doesn't win 2 games in a row. Is that true? All right. For me, Rangers over 8.5. Tigers with Rodriguez. Mackenzie Gore, my guy for the Natties today. And that's that. Now it's 7-4. Final might be 15-12. Crazy. Everybody's partying down there in Tampa. 11 o'clock in the morning they start this game, and it's a slugfest. I don't know. All right, I'm out of here on Sunday. Have a good day. I got some stuff to do. That's why I started a little bit early, but I got to run. Look at headlines tonight. We got a Jordan Love comment here. Bears had the worst D last year. All right, come on. We'll talk. Maybe we'll do some football time. We'll talk a little bit.